Autobiographical memory. How do we remember our lives? But first, let me introduce myself. Hi, my name's Ashley, and I'm a senior here at CU. I will be going through autobiographical memories and what they are through the lens of my own life today. But what are autobiographical memories, and how do they impact our life? There are a lot of factors that go into autobiographical memories, but it is a very intimate and private aspect of our daily lives. According to the American Psychological Association, autobiographical memory can be defined as a person's memory for episodes or experiences that occurred in his or her own life. More broadly, memory for any information about the self, including not only personal experiences, but also self-related factual knowledge, the self-schema, and so forth. The important factor about autobiographical memory that helps you remember the events of your life is long-term memory. There are two main types of long-term memory that play a factor in this. These are semantic memory and episodic memory. The first type of long-term memory I'm going to talk about today is semantic memory. Semantic memory has to do with knowledge about the self. This may include being able to recall things that could be considered general knowledge. Things such as words, numbers, and basic concepts all fall under this category. These factors help an individual with the understanding of language and how it relates to things. The brain region that processes semantic memory information is the inferior parietal cortex. The symptoms we begin to see in patients with diseases such as Alzheimer's, dementia, and Parkinson's are all in relation to semantic memory and being able to conceptualize things and basic information. The second type of long-term memory important in autobiographical memory is episodic memory. Episodic memory is more basic information that is related to everyday events, both recent and past. These could be considered what you would think of when you think of a typical memory. For example, where you parked your car this morning. The brain region that processes episodic memory is the hippocampus in the temporal lobe of the brain. There are cases where people may lose their semantic memory, but keep their episodic memory intact. They may be able to remember details of their life in great depth, but forget things such as celebrities' names or basic words or concepts. This is the case with amnesia patients. A slight difference between these two types of memory is the spatiotemporal context. Spatiotemporal context is being able to place specific senses of time or place. Semantic memory does not need spatiotemporal context, while episodic memory relies on being able to place a specific time or place and personal feeling. But what is it that makes autobiographical memory so much more important and different than other types of memory? It's emotion. Autobiographical memories are so memorable because we associate them oftentimes with something big in our life. Graduating college or high school, dating and courtship, marriage, buying your first house and starting a family. These are all examples of large memories that hold a lot of value in our life. Autobiographical memories of events that are important to us. But in my own life, what would I consider these special autobiographical memories? Things such as memories of decorating Christmas trees and putting up other decor with my family, graduating from high school, moving away to college, whenever I get a new dog or a new pet, or meeting my boyfriend are all very important things that I attach emotion to. But what do all of these memories have in common? They're positive or meaningful. While autobiographical memories can be negative, what happens when something super traumatic happens and we are able to remember in vivid detail the memory. This is called a flashbulb memory. Our textbook defines a flashbulb memory as a memory of extraordinary clarity, typically for some highly emotional event that is retained over many years. Despite their remarkable vividness, flashbulb memories sometimes are inaccurate. One of the most popular examples used to demonstrate flashbulb memory is of 9/11 and the Twin Towers. Many individuals are able to recall the exact time, location, and what they were doing while they heard the news of 9/11 occurring. This is the vivid details that are able to be recalled in a flashbulb memory. As stated earlier, they are not always accurate, but many people can tell exactly what they were doing at the time of something shocking or surprising.